Fiona here again. I'm here with one of my mates, Greg.
Hey.
We're here at Manly Dam, one of the last remaining pockets of Duffys Forest in Warringah. Together, Greg and I are going to explore the building blocks of the Duffys Forest ecosystem, the plants and the trees. But what is an ecosystem? An ecosystem is the unique mix of plants and animals that live together in one place. It also includes the non-living elements that the animals and plants need to survive: water, rocks, soil, and sunlight.
Animals and plants in the ecosystem have to depend on each other to survive and grow. Each living thing, no matter how small, has its own role to play.
Together, trees and plants are called vegetation, and they have an extremely important role to play in the Duffys Forest ecosystem. Not only do they provide food for many animals, but they also provide them with somewhere to live, which is called habitat. The vegetation grows to a range of different heights in the forest, providing 3 separate habitats or forest layers that animals can live in. The bottom layer is called the ground layer, and here you'll find ground cover plants like this beautiful lomandra. It has soft, non-woody stems and doesn't grow very high off the forest floor.
Plants and leaf litter on the forest floor are habitat to many animals such as insects, bandicoots, and blue-tongued lizards.
The next layer of the forest is called the shrub layer, and it's made up of plants called, well, shrubs. Shrubs are woody plants like this wattle, and they usually have many different stems growing from the ground.
Many shrubs have flowers and berries which attract beautiful birds into this habitat.
The top layer of the forest is called the canopy, and it's made up of the tops of tall trees. You can identify a tree because it has one woody stem called a trunk.
The canopy is the perfect habitat for climbing creatures like the ringtail possum.
So, we've seen how useful the plants are for the animals in Duffys Forest, but did you know that they're really useful for humans as well? The Garigal people, the original inhabitants of the forest, knew hundreds of uses for the plants. Let's hear from David from the Aboriginal Heritage Office to tell us more.
The Garigal people used to use all the resources within the forest area. A lot of the plants they used to use, like the wattles behind me, used to be crushed up and used in dampers and things. Also, the lomandra plant was actually the seeds from that plant were used as damper as well. The native sarsaparilla plants, bush, that was sort of like a bush medicine. Trees used to be used for canoes. The bark used to be twisted up and they'd make bark canoes out of them to get through the waterways, fishing. Spears, everything you could basically think of in the bush was actually utilised in some purpose.
So as you can see, the Garigal people really knew the importance of Duffys Forest plants. They're a crucial part of the ecosystem. Without them, animals would have no food, no shelter, or any habitat. That's why we need to protect the plants of Duffys Forest, to keep this threatened ecosystem safe so it's protected long into the future.